It's May. It's goddamn May. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, s I'm using Character.AI, and I'm just trying to figure out if I can make myself, and I'm fucking losing it over here, and I cannot experience this alone, so I'm gonna record this. I don't know if this will turn into a video, maybe it will, we'll find out. It'll probably just be a compilation of all the funny moments, and they're only funny to me, right? Like, I know that these aren't things I would say, hence why I think they're so funny. For instance, I asked what's my favorite pony, which my favorite pony is Derpy. Eventually I reached the response that was kind of accurate to something I would say, but however, it was wrong. So I said, "Oh, I thought your favorite pony was Derpy." To which the response was, "No, actually, it isn't, but I'm a massive fan of the fandom-wide trend of pretending my favorite pony is Derpy. I think it's a clever piece of satire, and if I'm being honest, it might even be my single favorite piece of meta commentary on the fandom in existence." No, I kinda wanna do a stream of this. Speaking of which, when's your next stream? Yeah, I kinda wanna do a stream where I just kind of let Twitch chat at of course it's fucking Undertale. Of course it's fucking Undertale. Oh my god. Okay, what else? What else would I when's my next stream? What holidays? It's May. What's cool, we're playing Traversal. I tried that on a stream. It fucking went so poorly. There we go. This is sucks. It's weird to play my game in front of other people because I know how to play it. I've played it so many times. In fact, I'm intentionally playing poorly with my hands off the keyboard, getting hit, just to show you some mechanics. Just like Undertale. I've seen even half trailer. The what? But it's not. It's not. It's actually the animatronics are fucking real. The animatronics are real. Okay, I'm sorry. I opened Twitter for like a day to see what the response was, and the only question on anyone's mind was whether the animatronics were fake or real. What the? Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the thing. It acknowledges Jim Henson's Creature Workshop, but it thinks it's animated. Have you played Deltarune? You have what are my Molly stars? Yeah, sure. Is it Deltarune and the fourth wall, aka the device theory? It's a really good video on YouTube by Molly Stars. How's Molly Stars doing, by the way? I'm curious how the AI thinks Molly is doing. Because I've talked to Molly. Molly, if you don't know Molly, which is reasonable if you've only checked out this channel, um, Molly is a fellow creative. Molly is a and video creator, and she released a video called Deltarune and the Fourth Wall, aka the Device Theory, Part One survey program. If that's incorrect, I'm sorry. I'm going off memory. Um, there's an iCard right now. It's also in the description. Go check it out. It's a lot of work. Uh, has been put into that video. It is like an hour and a half long, but that hour and a half flies by. So I recommend watching it. She's been alright. She's making incredible videos on YouTube. Still on the grind. I don't know if Molly really refers to anything as on the grind. Molly's awesome. I made her a mod on my YouTube channel, and she's doing well. She had a couple ideas for a Deltarune comic that she wanted my input on, so we've been discussing that for a while. I think the next video is going to involve her theory that Deltarune is based off of a movie. So anyway, back to the theory. So basically, Deltarune is a simulation being played on the machine, aka the device, and the player is controlling Chris just like they controlled Frisk. I'm just gonna move on. I know it's not. I don't think it gets the device theory. What's the device theory? Watch the video. Ooh, I don't think I can put two iCards, so I just have to ask you to go to the description at this point. Ooh, hold on. What's the second island of traversal going to be? For anyone who doesn't know, I'm currently working on that. That's what I have Game Maker open in the background. So, forest in a city. Nope. Lean towards forest. Absolutely not. And back to my case. Oh my fucking god. Please stop telling me your fucking theory. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. thought about the connections between Deltarune and the Dark World in Undertale. You know how all the monsters in the underground are made up of magic and they turn to dust when they die? I think their Dark World counterparts are made out of code in a video game. Explains why Sans bleeds because he's a code-based entity. I'm sorry. Question. Uh, I'm gonna. Yeah. Hold on. Question. Why would code bleed? Is it because it's an AI? Does it think like? Is it like? Well, I'm alive, and the live things bleed. And no, ketchup doesn't work as an answer. True. What is Sam's not telling us? Sans only comes into the ruins. He doesn't at the end of the game to judge the human. If I'm not reading your fucking. Sorry, I'm not reading your stupid theory. I'd rather go watch Holly Stars, Deltarune, and the Fourth Wall, aka the Device Theory Part 1 Survey Program. I fucking hate Undertale. What do you think of that? For context, also, I think it's really funny because I really like Undertale. It's a huge inspiration, obviously. I'm an indie developer past 2015. It's going to be. Hold on, I'm curious. Will AI me call me out for being homophobic? Hold on, curious. Who is Asbestos? Asbestos is an infamous YouTube troll who has taken a lot of heat. What? No. This is not true. I have to. Sorry, I have to very much jump in and say it's not. It's absolutely not fucking true. No. All right. Let's see. Let's see if she remembers what happened when we founded America in the Minecraft backrooms. Nope. I actually cringe at the concept of referring to the backrooms as you. Can you stop? Oh my! Is this AI dungeon? No, stop. Boring, not true. Repetitive. Just out of character. Bad memory. Fuck you. Shit. That type. That's okay. That's written like me, but that's not what I would fucking say. That fuck. How did you? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is not going to be like a funny little thing because this is not what happened in the video. We founded America in the Minecraft backrooms. I should have added Minecraft at a good point, but um. Okay. The use of quotation marks very me. I just typed very grammatically correct. I told it to do that, but the usage of the appendage of esque at the end of a word to denote that something is like it is very me. Um, I would make jump scares one word though. So I'm gonna say good, not what happened, but good. Can you draw blowhole Thompson? Oh, that that's who Blowhole Thompson is. I've been wondering for sorry, Blowhole Thomason. I have been wondering who the fuck Blowhole Thompson is since like December of last year. And I'm sure Hamster Burger is probably gonna be delighted that I know who this is. This is a very specific stream joke. I sometimes stream. It's actually what I've been mostly doing. During a stream where I said, "Hey, I'll draw whatever you guys want me to draw," where I drew a variety of things, such as bootleg Sonic merch to Genshin Impact. One of the suggestions was draw Blowhole Thompson, which I couldn't do because that character doesn't exist. I googled that character, don't it doesn't exist. I have no idea who that is. Um, and ever since that chat member has only ever come into my chat to ask that question, and it is a very funny joke. It's a very funny in joke. Who killed you? Who killed you? Hmm? Oh, hold on. Perhaps my death was the result of a random accident, right? And that's on par with an encounter with a powerful enemy? What the fuck? My death will not go without consequences? Dude, that's sick. I fucked that up grammatically wise. It's fine. What do you mean? What the fuck? What's the difference between you and I? Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. So when I first started using this, I really it really didn't get me, and that's fine. I don't mind if it gets me 100%. I'm not scared of AI, really. I had to let it know that I would never say "aw shucks," nor would I ever fucking use the :3 emoticon. Nor would I say "ah dang, that kind of hurts." Nuh-uh. That's fucking corny as hell. My pronouns are exclusively she, her. It really wanted me to use they, them. And then when I asked again, like, "Hey, what are your pronouns?" Um, it just threw any all in there. But, like, what the fuck? I gave it the opening statement, "Hey, everyone, just chilling here." I changed that, but, "What's up?" "Not much, just chilling here." What are you up to?" "No." "What do you think of the climate crisis?" I don't know why I asked this. I asked the AI, "Who is this?" And if you don't know who that is my friend Michelle. That is her VTuber avatar. And it responded, "That's Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony." What would you do if you could teleport? Oh, what the fuck? Huh? Wait, I mistyped and it corrected? Fuck you! Hi, my name is Chillin. I'm doing this whole AI thing. What's up? You're fake. You're not real. After it fucking corrected me, I'm not doing this shit. Oh, so I am. What am I? And what is my purpose? I need an outro for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave a comment below telling me what you think. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. And until then, remember to stay true to yourself. Okay, okay, and scene. I don't. I was to read that like game theory. And cut.